the chemical makeup of people and their hormones or their hormone imbalances, and like what happens in the body is so organic. Like you can't tell me that there's enough science to prove that. That's just so
that an XX chromosome is female and XY is male.
Yeah. But like, who cares? Like everything
that is
female
if
and male
men are coming in and taking away civil rights achievements that we've
or
won
coming
over
into
times.
my prisons.
And
like
raping women in prison.
Well, men aren't coming into.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Yes,
they 100%
they're winning
are.
Our championships.
Look into Washington State prisons.
They're
raping women in prison.
Wait, hold on.
I'm so sorry. I keep saying the R word.
Are you saying?
I like cannot. Sorry, I'll let you talk, but I cannot condone
rape.
Like just saying that men are coming into our life as women when transgender women experience so much abuse.
All right, we're not
as well as women
about that. But basically, what you're saying is that men
like who
are better women than women. Is what you're saying?
I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding.
My whole thing is that feminism is not protecting women in this day and age, and the actual erosion of our civil rights that I'm seeing unfolding through the transgender movement. There's very few feminists that stand up against that.
Yeah, the patriarchy wins again.
Yeah, exactly. I just find the entire movement overall extremely counterproductive for women and very toxic.
But do you think that means that we just have to you can't just like eliminate the idea that like there is that movement going on for like people who are transgender to do things like sports? Like we can't deny that that's happening. So if it's, I feel like it can't just be that we either accept that or we don't. But what about finding solutions that everybody can agree with? Do you think that that's possible, that's supportive of everybody, that everyone would be comfortable with?
I have extreme compassion and empathy for people who struggle with gender dysphoria and that they do not like the bodies that they're in. I have extreme empathy and compassion for that, but that just because someone feels that way does not mean it's true. If an anorexic person is telling you that they hate their body, they look in the mirror every day and they're like, I'm fat, a doctor does not just prescribe them diet pills. It's the same way. We should be teaching people that the body we're born in is the right body. God does not make mistakes. You have a beautiful body and you should embrace that and you should love yourself for who you are. And regardless, you can't biologically and physically transition into a different gender. And so, like I said, I have extreme compassion.
You think Jesus really cares about whether or not you're transitioning? Is there one time in the Bible where Jesus
Many times. He made them men and women.
Where did Jesus say that? Jesus came to forgive and spread love, like for
Jesus
died
for our sins to live in his honor.
And Jesus died for our sins for so much. There's nowhere in the Bible where Jesus said,
what happened to dating?
Yeah, but then Jesus warned us about being too religious. So going through and saying he made us man and women.
It's not a religious.
Like,
it's not religious.
I cannot even believe you said that.
Biological reality. It's women are born with XX chromosomes and they can have children, the bear pregnancy for the most part, and men are born with XY chromosomes, and they have complete different bone density, body structure. They have different sexual reproductive parts. It's reality. And so by leading people down this false road that they can actually change their gender when it's not physically or biologically impossible, I think is cruel and medical malpractice.
Oh my God.
No, I can say that.
Oh my God. Okay.
A man maybe feeling feminine or feminine energy and them dressing up or whatever. That's fine. But I could say I do agree with you on the part where the medical part, because a man taking estrogen is like so just weakens their body and is really bad for them at the end of the day. And I personally don't know too much about it, so I can't say, but I would say medically is not really.
I'm fine with men liking traditionally feminine
things. Just said
because at the end of the day, most transgenders that transition fully, like their bottom part, do commit suicide.
That's true. It's
statistics.
You are statistically more likely after you transition.
I'm totally okay
that's
with that.
That's why I think the gender roles are fucking bullshit. If anything, it's about gender roles. Like, what about, so me being about a baby woman, okay, whatever. Everything else about woman is a gender role.
Well,
it's a fucking gender role. And it's like, if you're going to sit here and talk about people who genuinely struggle more than other people.
That is what's
because
ironic
that's how they're emotionally Russians feel.
Let's not yell here.
This is what's
I'm not
ironic.
trying to scream at you, but it's just like, it just feels stupid to me to sit here and be like, okay, you're mutilating your body. You can be a transgender woman and not touch your freaking genitals. I don't care. Like, my pussy's a dick. I can say whatever the fuck. I can believe and have whatever the fuck I want. It's their words.
That's delusion.
What's ironic about transgenderism is
I'm not like my pussy's a
cements
dick, but like my
the
vagina
exact gender roles
and whatever gender that associates
liberals
with
are
is my
fighting
choice.
against. So the whole thing is, if a man likes stereotypically
bad. I shouldn't
feminine
have said my
things,
pussy's a dick,
then
but,
he
like,
becomes
I'm
a
pissed
woman.
off.
That is cementing gender roles and saying, like, example, when I was little, I liked traditionally masculine things. I liked sports. I didn't want to wear a skirt. I wanted to wear shorts. That didn't make me any less of a woman. And so that's what I find so regressive about transgenderism, is that cementing archaic and stereotypical gender roles and telling people that they can be whoever they want to be, but that doesn't make them less of a man or less of a woman.
But I think also, if you're bringing, you brought God.
It matters because they're coming in, like I said,
They're
there's
coming in
civil
dying.
rights.
Okay.
People are
dying. Yeah, people are dying.
And there's very high
That's
suicide rates.
But also, I think it's important to acknowledge that you brought God into this conversation, and I completely respect, and I think a lot of people respect your right to practice your religion, to have your beliefs, but then you also have to respect someone's
But
right
these aren't
to
my
disagree.
religious. I do have religious beliefs, but it's
But it's a
aside from
projection
religious.
of religious
No,
beliefs
it's
as
not.
well.
It's a projection of what I believe is biological reality that's existed since the start of humankind.
But then
This
why
is
does
gonna
it?
be
Why,
fun.
if we're not talking about like how it's coming into like our sports and things like that, I'm saying there's other alternatives for compromise that I believe are possible. Maybe we haven't found them yet, but ways that we can all coexist peacefully.
Agreed.
And so, but to deny the experiences of people with gender dysphoria, I
don't
it's
think
being
she's denying
ignorant.
anybody's experience. I think that she is just merely saying that this is a mental illness, and to treat it as anything other than that is a disservice to those people.
Yes, it's
because
cruel.
you are telling them a delusion. You're filling into a delusion, and I know that there are some people who do experience gender dysphoria who do walk lighter in life after medical and social transition, but I think that for the majority of it, if we look at the statistics and the only long-term study,
I can't take the redirect from that conversation. I just have to make a statement and say, you guys aren't even entitled to that opinion.
Yes, we are.
yes, we are. I think I'm
First
entitled to
Amendment
say
right.
whatever.
Okay,
You're the topic for a
you guys are just like, wow, like it's just sad to me that there are people who can like think that way and like feel that way. And I know that you think that it's a mental disorder, but people are like transgender people struggle so much more than regular
100%.
people.
Is this
There's so
TOS?
much science on like
Just answer the question.
Yes.
Would you date S fans?
No, I would not.
I don't know him.
He looked like a
No,
nice
but-
guy.
I
I'd
get what
party
you're
with
saying,
him.
too.
Go to
Please
a
just let
rave.
me like stand up for like transgender people.
No, we're
Right
redirecting
now.
the conversation. So, would you date him? What's up?
I just think it's wrong. Like to like
Not
to
finish the
segue. I mean, like I
At
don't
the
know
end of the
him.
day-
Sure, like
well,
I don't
at-
fucking care at this point.
At the end of the day, that conversation, like everyone's gonna have their own opinion. We're not gonna agree. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna ever.
Yeah,
we're not
I
gonna
agree.
get anywhere.
And
I mean,
when
it's not-
I
it's not
when I
gonna
use
get
the word
anywhere.
disease,
But I think
I want
Vicky-
you to know that like I really don't think that they're like some disgusting like it's like wrong.
Yo,
It's,
shut
like,
up.
like-
I've redirected the conversation. Answer the question.
I just said I don't know him. If he's sweet, sure, but like, why can't I sit here and talk about it? I mean,
You
it's your
re-
podcast.
redirected.
Because I've chosen to redirect the conversation. You can either accept that or you can leave. Your choice.
Yeah, for people out there who like are listening to this,
Get out.
I'm literally
Get out.
about to
Get
leave.
out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Get out.
I'm out. And you got to say get out to me, but like,
Peace
y'all
out.
are fucked up.
Peace out.
This is Sparta!
See ya.
I'm gonna get up too, but thank you for having me.
Okay, you can
It's
leave.
nice meeting you.
Nah, you can't sit here. You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
We drove together.
Okay. Make it
Is whole squad leaving or what?
Well, we got a
Make-
whole squad. They
make it
came
a hat
together.
trick then.
I'm sorry for not taking that, but I had to do that for like family members of mine. And I'm not. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. And
Bro.
God bless you.
Okay, can you just leave? Like,
Yeah, I'm out of here.
okay,
We drove together, so I mean, I guess I have to leave too.
sweet. See ya.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Drive safe.
You say?
Can you leave?
Yeah.
You guys gotta go. All right, hat trick. Let's go.
3 down.
Can we like?
Nah,
No.
we're just gonna.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Was that an appropriate kick, chat? I don't know.
I mean, you did say you were gonna redirect the. I read
Look,
I read it in the pre-show. So
yeah, I mean, I wanted to move away from that conversation. Like, if she wants to try to bully the conversation back there, then
TOS.
yeah, it's probably a little TOS.
And she ain't got no off switch, ayy. You been working all day, know you exhausted, ayy. Shorty got it, never tryna hear she lost it, ayy. Fast forward and we run, never pause it, ayy. Go to work with no office.